big herd of cattle. They mooed and they bellowed and made his bones rattle. "Get in behind!" hollered old Farmer Gruff to his 3 cattle dogs named Scruff, Wuff, and Tough. The cows had been herded, the milking was done, so Scruff, Wuff, and Tough scooted off to have fun. Over green paddocks they yipped and they yapped, then under a ponga they lazily napped. A whistle awoke them, they jumped to their feet. There were bones to be gnawed and tucker to eat. They had to get home again, jiggity-jig, before Farmer Gruff gave their lunch to a pig. First on the bridge was little Scruff Gruff, pit-pitter-patter, scuttle and scuff. A hideous tongue slipped up out of the creek. Then came Maraquijo's ear-splitting shriek. "Cross my bridge, you silly mutt! I'll suck you up with a slurp. Up my tongue into my gut and finish with a burp." Scruff stopped in his tracks and looked round for help. "Don't suck me up, please," he managed to yelp. "I'm teeny and tiny. I'm merely a crumb. My big brother Wuff, you will find much more yum. For breakfast he gobbled a whole leg of lamb, 2 tins of dog food, then stole cook's ham." The monster was greedy, so off scampered Scruff, and onto the bridge pattered cattle dog Wuff. A hideous tongue slipped up out of the creek. Then came Maraquijo's ear-splitting shriek. "Cross my bridge, you silly mutt! I'll suck you up with a slurp. Up my tongue into my gut and finish with a burp." Wuff had to think hard, and he had to think fast. In a high little voice he cried, "Please let me past. I'm just skin and bone. You mustn't be hasty. My big brother Tough will be so much more tasty. Why, just this morning he swallowed 2 goats, 3 possums, 4 rabbits, and 5 chubby stoats." The monster was wanting a meal, not a bite. So Wuff ran on by and was soon out of sight. Then Tough strutted onto the bridge to do battle. He'd dealt with some bellowing, bad-tempered cattle. A bridge-dwelling monster was nothing to fear. He had tackled much worse in his farm dog career. A hideous tongue slipped up out of the creek. Then came Maraquijo's ear-splitting shriek. "Cross my bridge, you silly mutt! I'll suck you up with a slurp. Up my tongue into my gut and finish with a burp." Grrr! Tough sprang at the monster's long tongue with a growl, sinking his teeth in and making it howl. Its eyes big and bulging, it thrashed side to side, flinging Tough round on a bungee-like ride. Tough sailed through the air as the monster broke free, and weeping and wailing, crept back to the sea. It never returned to the bridge on the farm, which Scruff, Wuff, and Tough crossed each day without harm. When cows had been herded and milking was done, those 3 cattle dogs scooted off to have fun. And old Farmer Gruff did not seem to mind, so long as they followed his "Get in behind!"